I have nothing really important to share other than tomorrow is March 1st. I'm super excited about that. I thought I had some spring decor. I thought I had a lot of bunnies. Turns out I don't. So I want to take a trip up to the old craft boutique up in our downtown area and see if they have any bunnies. I don't even know if they're going to be open today, but I want to go see. I only have a few springtime decorations, and I think it's because I've cleaned out. I think last year I cleaned out the things that I knew I probably wouldn't use, but now I only have like 4 bunnies and a little egg garland that's really pretty, but I also don't go all out for springtime or Easter. I just put out some glass bunnies and some little things. I don't deck the house out. But I feel like I need more bunnies. And speaking of bunnies, I just sent a box yesterday to my new best friend, Belinda. Belinda, I got carried away with that box. So I wish I was going to be there to watch you open it, but I hope you enjoy it. And I got to get going. We've had the most beautiful rain, the most beautiful cloud cover. I say it's rare, but I feel like I'm always filming the rain because it is such a novelty. But just today we've got clouds hugging the mountain and kind of nestled down all along the foothills, and it is stunning. And I want it to stay for just a little bit longer. I know that soon the snow caps are going to start melting and all that dimension and all of the detail is going to change. So even though I'm excited for spring, I'm kind of sad about the snow caps melting, leaving me till next year. But in the meantime, I have lots of projects going on. I have a messy kitchen to take care of. I have a dinner to make. So I got to get going. But I just had to hop on and say tomorrow's March 1st. And I'm excited about it. Also, I burnt my forehead. When am I ever going to learn? When am I going to learn how to do my hair without burning my forehead? I don't know. One day. But I'm probably going to have like tons of skin damage right across the top of my forehead, more than anywhere on my body, because poor thing gets burned all the time. I'm not eating sugar right now. Do you even know how hard this is for me to walk away from these? Oh yeah. Hello, hi. Welcome to my home in beautiful, sunny Southeast Arizona. I've got my friends here with me today. These are my little helpers today. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of the person you've become. I'm proud of what you've been made to be. I just was trying to put them somewhere, and I thought they looked so cute right here. Like little co-hosts. So grab a cold drink or whatever it is you drink, tea, margaritas, whatever it is. Grab a cold drink, come on in. Let's chat about all the things that are crafty and fun and I guess whatever. Let's just chat. I feel like I feel like I swallow loud, and I'm sorry if I do. But I love this. It's a little, I'm trying to get off the sauce. I'm trying to get off of diet soda. I've read too many things I've read all the things. So this is just a healthier version, a healthier alternative. Look, I have a little bit of vitamins, a little bit of energy. So this is my cold drink today. Let's see if it can keep me off the sauce. The sauce meaning Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Pepsi. Hope you're all doing well. It's spring. Spring is springing. I hope spring is springing where you live. And some of you got some snow this week. Sorry about that, but come hang out with me. It's sunny and the weather is dreamy right now. Perfect amount of chill, perfect amount of warm. I don't have to bundle up. I can wear my sandals. Sometimes I need a sweater in the early morning or early evening. Perfection. Blue skies. We don't get perfect weather very often. So when we do, it is pure paradise. And we do notice. We take notice and we enjoy as much as we can being outside. Once summertime hits, though, it's hard to be outside in the middle of the day. But let's just dive in. Let's dive in and talk about my newest little friends. First of all, okay. I don't know what to call this little mousy, but isn't that little face the cutest face ever? I will put a link to all the patterns and everything. This is a pattern I got off of Etsy. And the pattern has a knitted scarf on the mouse. I think I'm going to do a fabric. I think I'm going to make a fabric scarf. Or I might even do like a little skirt or a little sundress or something cute. But in the meantime, I feel like it's okay. I just love these ears. That little face. And I forget how we did the mouth. We did some kind of tuck and knot. Tuck it and knot it, but I can't remember. It's all in the pattern, and every mouse will be different, and that's the beauty of crochet and crafts and making your own. They're all going to be different and have their own little personality. So I need a name for this little guy. Maybe I'll let other children, whenever I get grandchildren, maybe I'll let them name that mouse. And then, whoa, he's a big fella. This could be a he, this could be a she, doesn't matter. I haven't made any other outfits or accessories. I just made the bear according to the pattern. He's got a little tail. I didn't make the tail as big as the other one, so now she has a friend. We have friends. So I love this one. This was my first one, and I don't know why I got an itch. I got itchy. I wanted to make this one. So she has a friend now. Now we have two. You can make, accessories that go with. But for now, I'm going to be done with this bear. It took a hot minute. It took a little bit to make, and it's not complicated at all. It's just a little bit bigger than my normal, this size. So this little guy whips up in a couple of days. This big fella took some time. But, there's only, one big piece, two arms, a tail, ears, the face. There's not a whole lot of piecing it together because this is all one whole piece. So anyway, I love the colors. I love his face. His, her, whatever. If I made a dress for her, she could be a her. But I like the idea of mixing and matching clothing so that children can decide every day if they want a different type of bear. And so I had posted that, and a friend of mine, I was showing her what I was making, and she fell in love with this deer. And she has a baby girl, sweet baby girl, who is 2 now, and she's obsessed with deer. And so I showed her, I said, what about this one? you know. And so I have one more to make. I don't know how soon I can jump on that, but I'm excited. Maybe I need about a week to not make an animal, and then I'll jump right back in. But I did finish in the meantime while making those. I did finish this blanket that I think I showed before. This little baby blanket going to a little cowboy baby. I just did a picot border and very simple. It is so squishy, so squishy. And I love that the more you wash these, the softer they tend to get. My daughters did. And then this one, just a basic granny that I just finished yesterday. I have a niece having a little boy, so basic scallop. I think scallops and babies go together. I think scallops are gender neutral, but nice and big to put in a crib or wrap them up a little bit. And I love just a simple granny with just a few little pop of color, a little bit of masculine maybe, and simple border. Those are my favorite to make because I can just sail through those. That only took, mixed with making bears and other critters and lots of other things going on in my house. This only took a couple of days, like 3 days total. If I were to just sit down and make one this size, it would take a couple of days. Not bad. But my real big project right now is this. What are these, might you ask? For those of you who grew up in the olden days like me, this is how we got pictures done. Raise your hand if you have a bunch of these in your house. My oldest daughter, so my oldest two children, were pre-digital camera babies. I don't have a whole lot of pictures or digital anything of them. This was back in the early 2000s. And so my oldest daughter has been asking me, she's married and her birthday is in April, and she is turning 22. She's turning 22. This baby girl is turning 22. Isn't she gorgeous? She has no hair. My children don't have hair. But that face, those lips, she had the chubbiest little legs. She doesn't have pictures of herself. This is her first birthday cake. That's a bad picture. She doesn't have any of these because I am not a scrapbooker. Some of you out there are incredible scrapbookers. Oh, there's a glare. There's a glare. Let's see if we can get her little face on here. Oh my gosh, I miss her. I miss this baby. Do you guys ever do that, moms? Do you ever just miss? I mean, I know I have my kids. I can talk to them anytime, but I miss that baby. I miss kissing her chubby cheeks and just, she was scrumptious, and I have never done scrapbooks. I know. I've beat myself up about it for many, many years. I love all things crafty and cute and all that, but scrapbooking just was out of control in the 90s and 2000s. I don't know if you remember. Tell me if you got into that. I would love to know who out there were into the scrapbook world. It did evolve into something more simple, and now you can go onto Shutterfly or wherever, Photo Bucket, and have books made, and it's organized and it's digital. Well, we didn't have that, and so it overwhelmed me. I bought all the scissors, I bought all the stickers, I bought all the glue, I bought all the fancy paper, and it made a mess. It was slow going. I have 2 big bins of these full of pictures. like this. So I have to go through, oh my gosh, and scan every single one and put it in a file. And then within that file, I have to go in and fix them because the scanner has distorted the color of the picture. So I have just gone and fixed the color sliders, fixed the red eye. So I'm going in one by one and fixing them up. And then I'm putting them in a book for her birthday. And these are photos that she's never seen before. Poor baby. I think I'm going to have to do volumes 1 through 5 over the years. But honestly, this has been a goal of mine for probably, well, she's 22. Doing the digitizing and making books has been a goal of mine for at least 10 years. But on my New Year's vision boards, I haven't put it on my vision boards, but on my personal growth goals, I have had books, photo books on my to-do list for at least the last 5 since I've been in this home, 6 years. For 6 years, I've been just like, okay, I can do this. I've been avoiding it. I don't know why. I'll tell you why. Tell me if you can relate to this. Way back in, what year was 06, when my third baby was a year old, we had an HP computer and it crashed. Do you remember all the Norton antivirus things we used to have on those computers? It crashed and I lost a lot of things. I had some things backed up, but I didn't have everything backed up. And I lost a lot of pictures. And I think that's where my picture phobia comes from, is because I don't want to know what's missing. So if I dig deep and I can't find things, if I can't find certain years, I'm afraid of having a mental breakdown. I'm a strong person. I can handle it, but I think that's one of the reasons why I have kind of avoided this big project. It's because I'm scared to know what I'm missing. But it's okay. We're gonna start now. We're going, and I have gone back in time. I have gone back and I have tried to organize all the digital that I have and now all of these scans that I have. So I have just been tucked in my bedroom, scanning, listening to books, fixing pictures for hours. I have so far to go, but I think I have enough for her birthday book. So now I've got to put that together before her birthday. I'm super excited about it. And I'm sure she's going to love it because she just wants pictures of her. And I have pictures on my wall of her when she was a baby. I have shown her. I've shown her pictures and videos of her when she was little. But she just wants to see what life was like when she was younger, when she was a baby. And it's all here. It's all here. So it's just not accessible. I want to make it accessible to her. So that's a big one. It's not crochet, but still has to be done. And I'm so grateful that she has been asking for pictures so that I get it done. I got to hurry because I have art class today. Did I put video of our art class last time? I don't think I did. I made a video. We did a fun project 3 weeks ago, where she had us do black and white, just black and white. You can only use, what do you call those? Gosh, I'm thinking of the Photoshop slider. You can only use midtones, highlights, and shadows. Shadow, highlight, midtone. And so she put an orange on the table, and we could only use a piece of paper this big to make the shapes. It's just a fun art thing to do. But as I was watching her, did I already talk about this? I feel like I have deja vu. I'll just be brief about it, and I'll go back and check if I have that or not. But if I already mentioned it, I'll just delete this part. But hers was amazing. She has put the time in. So her muscle memory is just really good with art and paint and anything. You could give her anything. You could give her a flower petal and she can make a painting with the flower petal, and it's going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen. So she's coming over today, and I don't know what we're going to do. My challenge this week was to just sketch and draw things, but I didn't. I'm a bad student, but I haven't made the time to sketch because I have made time for all this other stuff. But I feel like I want to get this done before summer crazy hits, because we have some fun things going on this summer, and I'm afraid that here's the kicker. I'm afraid that July and August are going to get here before I'm ready. And then if I don't start Christmas crafting, do you see how stressed out I am? If I don't start Christmas crafting, it's not going to happen by Christmas. So I like to have summer underway and under control before July and August. Because if you don't start in August, it's not going to get done. That's it. Fall is bonkers. Last but not least, I wanted to show you, I have dug this old girl out of my closet. Remember this quilt? I am determined to have this finished before fall. Meaning binding, everything before fall. It's a good size. I think it's a queen size. I'm so in love with this stitching. I can get it up close. Oh, let's turn it this way. It's a hot pink. Whoop. I'm just all over. It's a hot pink thread that crisscrosses. Oh, hand stitching this whole thing. And so I think if I leave it out, if I just leave it out so that I'm reminded every day, hey, let's just do a little row. One row. I think if I do one row or like two small rows, like two small diagonals every day, I think I can hyperventilate myself through the binding. I've never done binding. I think I've watched about 50 different video tutorials on how to do it. And I'm like, yeah, that's easy. So I've set myself up for failure already because I think, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. So I'm not going to be too cocky, but I also feel confident that it's possible. It's doable. I'm going to do it. So this is a big hurdle that I am going to jump. I'm not a quilter, but I want to be. I want to do more quilts. I love quilts. And Sharon Holland, if you're out there, Sharon, I love you so much. Sharon Holland is my hero. And she has test quilters who make gorgeous quilts. They're my heroes. I just think they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, my eyes are... It's a lot of blossomings happening. Blossoming? A lot of blossoms are blossoming. A lot of the trees are getting their buds and stuff, and my eyes, I love this time of year, but my eyes are just dripping and burning and itching. So, you got to take the good with the bad. Another goal of mine from last year's vision board was sourdough bread. It has taken me a full year to get the courage to finally give it a go. One of my besties gave me a kit from Ballerina Farms, and it had the jar, the starter, the mixing spoon, and all the instructions. And I have been like drooling over it since last June. I don't know why I get so intimidated or crippled with, I don't want to ruin this, so I don't know enough about what I'm doing, so I want to just give me some time, let me figure this out before I ruin a beautiful birthday gift. So it's taken me this long. My brother came into town a few weeks ago. I never get to see him. I think it was 2 years ago that I saw him. I only have one brother. I have 3 stepbrothers, but I only have 1 brother. And so he came into town and he brought some sourdough starter with him from New Mexico. So we used his starter, and then I had something in it. And then I dug out this birthday gift starter from Ballerina Farms from my good friend. So I had his starter and this starter, and I just wanted to see the difference of the two. And so he kind of got me kick-started. He got the locomotive running so that I could become a freight train. So between my brother and one of my besties, I can make sourdough bread. I have to show you how beautiful. This is my very first, well, it's not my very first. My very first loaf was this tall. It was tasty, but it was this tall. So this one was round 2. So I have high hopes for round 3. Round 3 is in the fridge right now for 24 hours. And I'm just blown away at how much starter I am left with after I follow all the instructions and I discard. I have to discard a lot. So I try not to discard it all. I try to save it. But anyway, this, I should frame this photo. I should put it on my wall. I'm so proud. It's not proud. I don't have pride. It's like it's a goal that I have had. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and anything is possible. Anything is doable. I guess that's what I'm just so excited about is it's like earning a Boy Scout merit badge. Like, here it is. I did it. I earned the merit badge. I can make sourdough. I understand the process. I did not understand the process. And so just some trial and error. I understand the process. And now I have sourdough coming out of my ears. So if anybody near me needs some, I got some really good starter for you. As it turns out, my brother doesn't know I even have a YouTube channel, but as it turns out, I had to toss my brother's starter, and I'm only using this other one because that starter just wasn't working for me. It was not rising. It was that bread that my first one that was this tall. It just wasn't very active. So, or it just, I don't know, it wasn't working. So I found what works and I'm giddy about it. Now I got to clear out my freezer so that I can start freezing the billion loaves of sourdough I'm going to start producing. I should sell it. I should have a corner because, I mean, this is just prolific. It's just beautiful sourdough starter. It just keeps going and going, and I could probably start cranking out 8 loaves a day with how much I'm getting, but I do discard some, and I always feel guilty, but there is no humanly possible way that I can use all that flour and water. I don't bake a whole lot. I try not to because, baking, it's, I'm trying to get into swimsuit season here. I can't be eating bread and waffles and whatever else you can make with sourdough. So there's that. I'm thrilled about it. And I'm going to go circle that on my vision board from last year because sometimes it takes a couple of years and that's okay. It still happened. Fun find. I have a fun find. A lot of people use this company, but I just gave them a try. And it's called Just Ingredients. And this is a nighttime relaxing, all natural. They try to keep all of their products ultra clean. There's no dairy, soy, egg, peanuts. They're gluten-free. This is delicious, and I feel like it works. Nothing works on me. I mean, if I took a Benadryl or a melatonin, but I tend to struggle to get my brain to shut off, and I don't I don't look at my phone before bed. I try to do all the things that are relaxing, and my husband and I have our night routine, but this is supposed to help you relax. It's got magnesium, nothing artificial. And the ingredients, let's see, magnesium, it can soothe your nervous system. Tart cherry extract. It is supposed to have melatonin and tryptophan in tart cherries. I had no idea. It's supposed to help you relax. Theanine, I don't know. L-theanine is an amino acid that's found in plants that increases alpha waves in the brain and reduces feelings of stress and anxiety. And then inositol, whatever. I'm going to just show you. I'm not pronouncing everything right. Inositol, a compound used in the brain that can increase serotonin levels, which can increase melatonin production. Who knew? So this does not knock me out. It does not make me feel groggy or really anything, but I have slept. So I've used it for 2 nights in a row. I have slept better than I have slept in a long time. So is it a coincidence? I don't know. And then these are just to help me not drink soda. Little water flavor. And I really like it. I really like what they've done. It has, again, it's free of everything. It's only got 40 calories. And that is because there is fruit like guava, mango. There's stevia, tapioca starch. So, it's better than drinking a soda. Right here. And it gives you some vitamins, I think. Does it? I don't know. Just a fun find. So if anybody's out there looking for, just all natural company, they have a dry shampoo that I have been trying that is supposed to be, very clean, does not disrupt your hormones. I really, really like it. It takes all this oily right here at my roots right here. It has been working wonders on day 2 of my hair. So I'm just becoming a huge fan of this company. So anyway, I like to share fun finds. And I think that's it. I think I've gone on long enough. 29 minutes. I'm sorry. I'll quit yapping, but I hope you're having a happy spring. I hope you're finding lots of fun, creative projects and enjoying the little things in your day. And I can't wait to show you when this is done. Maybe in the fall. And just thank you so much for being here. Let me know who you are, where you're at. I would love to connect with you. And you can find me on Instagram. That's the only place I live on YouTube and Instagram. I don't want to complicate my life too much. I don't want all of the social media stuff. I like Instagram just because it's simple. And I post everything that I make on there. I don't post enough because, I do what I want. But I would love to connect with you if you have fun projects you're working on or good project ideas. Oh, I was going to show you the book of, someone had asked on my Instagram what this book was, and I posted it, but I'll show you again with the animals. It's Dress Up Amigurumi, and the name, I'll put it down below, but I can't pronounce that name. So there's the book again. Have the best day. I'll see you later. This was our last project. It's supposed to be an orange. We only used these little square pieces of cardboard. We were not able to use a brush. So she gave me this square piece of cardboard, and I had to make that out of cardboard. And I think you can see that it is a round something on a table. So baby steps, I say. I didn't get a picture of my art teachers orange, but hers, of course, looks amazing. I should have her take a picture and send it to me.
Fire my art teacher.
There's the student, and here is the master. What it's supposed to look like. Oh, funny. Oh my gosh.